So today we're joined by one of the most exciting chefs right now in the Hamptons
We're
and
eating,
in the world.
We're eating well.
We're eating well. Yeah, and Bill's going to get some free grub later. But we're joined here by Cédric V.
Yes.
I would say your last name, but I butcher it.
V. Vongerichten, it all works. It's all good.
Well,
Cédric.
Cédric. So if the last name sounds familiar, as it will to many people, a lot of people know your father, Jean-Georges, very famous chef.
Yeah.
And does he still give you pointers or critique your cooking?
I mean, I hope so. He has to. If we say something is good and it's not good, I will not take that very well. So yes, he comes very often. We work together. We cook together. He's actually coming tomorrow night at the restaurant.
Wow.
I'm going to
Is there
prepare.
pressure when he shows up?
Listen, we spoke today and he's like, all you want? He wants local food. So I'm like, I'm going to get you some fluke, some tuna and everything. I'll put a menu together. It's not about pressure. It's about pleasing another chef, in that case, my father, and having a good time, So
Do you ever do an Iron Chef at home where you compete in the kitchen? And
we don't compete, we complement, meaning that if he has a house upstate New York and I will take care of protein on the grill. He will take care of vegetables. My uncle will do something else. So we all have our own little duties and responsibility when we put the meal together.
Does all the neighborhood try to get an invite to your house?
Knock on the door.
Like, hello, we're here. Hi, guys.
But a lot of them come because my father is very generous. He loves to invite people and have people enjoy food all together. So yeah.
People who haven't been here, describe the menu, because I will say it is one of the most unique restaurants, maybe anywhere, but here in the Hamptons, there's nothing else like it.
So Wayan, first of all, we have one location in New York City, one in Aspen, we were in Miami, and we're here also in East Hampton. So Wayan means firstborn in Indonesian. So I'm a firstborn, I would be Cédric Wayan. And the cuisine is about Indonesian flavors. Right. What makes it unique here is like we work a lot with the local fishermen and the farms. So we use local ingredients and we put the ingredients of spices and aroma from Indonesia to it. So what does that mean? Bunch of chilies, turmeric, lemongrass, microt lime leaves, a lot of aroma. There's some curries, there's some grilling, simply with a little sambal sauce, which you have on the table here. We make that in the house. Those are like Indonesian chili sauces. So it's all about.
I need an IV of that.
My wife loves chili, so this is very important for her. But yeah, it's just about different flavors and going with we're right by the water also. So it's fun, So tomato salad, you can have corn, you can have all that good stuff.
Is it fun to work with locally sourced?
It's the best.
Farms and
absolutely. We have direct contact with them. If I can send some name, we use Gosman and we directly contact with them. They deliver every single day. If we need something else the afternoon, they will come and deliver extra fish. There's no middleman here. We work with them directly. So
the menu is changing all the time. There's some staples. Describe some of the mainstays of the menu.
Just like in New York and the other locations, the lobster noodle is something that is a signature. We don't change, we don't touch, and people are actually coming back for that. The spring rolls, with the satays, which we were serving the satays the beginning of the season here, May and June. We had those special nights where we're doing satay nights, barbecue nights. Now we had to remove the satays. It's a little difficult to keep up with the volume, but we will bring that back before the end of August. We want to have, people are always asking for that as well. So we're going to bring that back.
So describe the space here is actually, you've been here how many years now, Cédric?
So this is our third year in the Hamptons, but this specific location, this is our second year.
Nice.
And we'll be back next year again.
Oh, good. Awesome.
And the following year again.
Oh, awesome.
So you can...
That's unusual out here because I'm not saying anything out of school when I say some New York restaurants come out here and they just can't make it work. Yeah. How have you been so successful?
Honestly, it's about the community around and, the people that, first of all, knows us from New York City, but taking care of the community, of the people that lives around here. They come back every week and you develop the regulars, right? And of course, people that come for a week for vacation, they want to have different type of cuisine. You can have Italian and Mediterranean. Indonesian is a little more unique and, Asian, Indonesian. So that's why they come here as well.
So are you enjoying living in the Hamptons? Are you here all the time? I ran into you here and I said...
Yeah, I do go back and forth in New York. My wife and my kids are here and they work at the restaurant as well.
Right.
Depending on the week of the month, if it's 4th of July, a week that is busier, Labor Day, If it's a strong weekend, I'll be here. If not, I try to go beginning of the week in New York City and make my way back here.
What I'm always curious about when I talk to a chef out here is where else do you eat? Where
Yes.
you can't eat in your own kitchen and you're not cooking at home. Where do you go around here?
I mean, it's tough, first of all, because those are late nights, but
I think you can get a reservation. I don't think that's.
So I mean, we go to places very close by here. We like to go to Nick and Tony's. I mean, we also stay in Montauk. So if a quick lunch, or if we get a weekend, we go to Duria's and all the different places. And it's again, we go to places where they use great ingredients, local ingredients, and we crave for seafood also when we're around here. So. But we also cook a lot at home afterward because my kids are asking for specific dishes. So
What dish do they ask for?
every day is different. I mean, tonight they ask for a carbonara pasta, so I have to give that to them. So we're done
They don't
here.
ask for like what I used to ask as a kid. They don't ask for mac and cheese or
Well, there's something called coquillette in France. It's this little elbow pasta.
right.
Cook. You take out, toss it, of course, in butter, little dices of Comté cheese or Gruyere cheese, and some ham on it. I grew up on that, and since I had them try once, which is a while ago, they're hooked on that. They couldn't eat that every single day, but we keep that to once a week usually for them.
So you grew up in the restaurant business because of your father. Was there
Yes.
ever a point where you said, "I'm not going into the restaurant business"?
Actually, the reverse.
You always
So I
wanted
mean,
to do this.
I was born in Thailand because my father was chef in the Mandarin Hotel at that time.
Right.
Then we moved to New York City until the age of 9 years old. And until that time, like after school, I would basically fool around pastry in his pastry room where they were making all those sweets for the restaurant at that time was called Lafayette. So for me, that was my playground. My dad was a chef, he was cooking, and this is what I was doing. When I turned 14 years old in France, I was living there at that time.
Right.
You can make a choice. You can go professional, path, or you can go more educational. I decided to go into cooking. My father at that time was like, I don't think you should do.
What was his reaction the first time you walked into a kitchen and said, I want to do what you do?
I didn't understand at that time, but I do now. At that time, for him, he didn't want me to do that not because, it's like, oh, he's going to suck or whatever, but he just knows how difficult it is to work in a restaurant. And it must be a passion, really, to do that, right? It's not because Papa is doing it that I should follow him. He wanted me, that comes from me to do that. And I realized that later on now, and this is why I'm not pushing my kids also to be in that industry. It has to come from them. It has to be something that they love to do because it's not easy.
It's not an easy business.
I tell people if you're on 3 Mile Harbor Road coming out of East Hampton and you pass East Hampton Point, put your left-hand turn signal on and count to 2 and turn immediately in here. And
You're here.
Otherwise, it's the best restaurant you can drive right by.
It's true. It's a little oasis in some way, and you're by the water, so you got to know, or you have to have those little tips, in order to get here.
So what is the one food that you don't want anyone to know you eat, but you're going to confess here?
Oh,
Is there a food that you feel guilty eating? Like, come on.
no, I'm not really. I mean,
Have you ever had a Twinkie?
no. I mean,
never had a Twinkie?
I think I had that maybe in college a long time ago. and that's not something that, no McDonald's, but there's things like when we're in the West Coast, I must have a In-N-Out burger. That's my first stop.
Wow.
And we introduced the In-N-Out to my kids about like 6 months ago, and I'm like, I don't want to say Shake Shack or In-N-Out, but people like to compare.
Right.
They like both, but they were pretty impressed with that burger as well. So
Well, getting in and out of here is difficult.
Yeah.
It's empty right now, but this is the quiet before the storm because you've been one of the most successful restaurants out here.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
And one of
it.
the cool things is you can eat indoors.
Or outdoors. My wine's already gone, but thank you, Cedric. This
Thank
is
you, thank
paradise
you.
out here.
Yeah.
I mean, we want you to feel like you're like in Bali, basically, right? In Indonesia.
East Valley.
East
We're not
Valley,
in
yes.
Valley. We're east of Valley.
Yes, yes.
Hey, one last thing. You do a happy hour here. We do a thing
Yes.
called Hampton Hacks. So
Uh-huh.
what happens between 4 and 6?
So every day between 4 and 6, we offer some cocktail, which are at great price, and we have some snacks as well. Some Indonesian popcorn style, some spring rolls, some little shrimp chips. Just have a good time. And when we was the World Cup, it was good atmosphere here as well. But yeah.
The shrimp chips, if I could say shrimp chips, they're fantastic also. Anyway, Cedric, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Good luck
Thank
here.
you.
Good luck next year.
Thank you.
Good luck next year.
Thank you.
But you don't need our luck. You're killing it here.
All right.
Find your way into this place.
Oh.